Gate 14 podcast. I'm your host, Johnny Juta. I'm joined, as always, Avery and JR. Hell Week. That's what we're going to be calling this episode is Hell Week. Avery, what's up, man? How you feeling? How's the back holding up?
My back was fine. I just ricochet shots on Twitter again today from all the fellas. Getting a little bit of traffic on the way to work, and I get told I don't like working anymore. You know?
Well, what's going on there, Ave? I'm just trying to work my day to day, and I'm seeing accusations on Twitter.
Well,
yeah, what's up with that?
So T-Mac goes on vacation. Okay, T-Mac's a hardworking guy. Give it up to him. That's his thing. You know that, Jer. And so the Ben Simmons meme where it says the war against work. He went to Vegas for a weekend, and I made the meme T-Mac, the war against work. The guy didn't like working. He was on the trip in Vegas. Then he took a Wednesday off to go golfing, and then I tweeted that day. I said, "Must be nice to just take days off in the middle of the week, just no context." Didn't tag anyone, but it was about T-Mac. So that's what he gave it back to me, man. That's fine.
So what happened? Was it?
No, he just saw the memes of the Billy Bean, and he's like, "I got to use this." And that's what happened. And then my mom texted me in the middle of the day. She said, "Should you be worried about what's going on at work?" I said, "No, Mom, it's okay. Don't think I'm going to get fired right now."
This has gotten personal.
No, my mom just thinks I'm going to get fired. That's all.
Okay, well, let's hope your job.
And I want to give myself credit to me because I was going to tweet at Sandy and say, "Is this acceptable?" But I didn't. I held back.
I mean, that would have been funny. That would have been funny.
How late were you? I'm going to tweet this right now. I'm going to say, "Sandy, can I get a live odds on Avery making it to work tomorrow?"
We're not going into the office tomorrow because Sandy won't be there.
He's WFH classic.
I don't understand. What do you mean you aren't going to work tomorrow? Last week was Canada Day weekend, so it was already a day off.
No, I'm working from home tomorrow.
Oh yeah. I'm sure a lot is going to get done from home.
Yeah, I have to do a DFS Karma live stream tomorrow, Jay.
Okay, yeah.
Oh wow,
that's a lot. So JR, how are you doing, man?
I'm doing great. I'm doing phenomenal. Sweaters should arrive tomorrow.
Oh my god!
I checked the UPS tracking our fucking $34 shipment. And
how many episodes in a row have we heard that? Do you think?
I think 4, 5.
You know what? Let me actually, while you guys talk, let me actually check the full updated tracking.
Yeah, we'll get that. Let's get that going. Oh my god, dude! Spencer Strider has 12 punch outs in 5 innings.
Wow. I bet on Josh Winkowski.
Abe was I gotta give him credit. Abe was on Spencer Strider before.
We took him in the last round of every fantasy draft.
So you guys are fucking Billy Bean.
Yeah.
You guys are sharp.
I didn't know who he was. Abe did. I'm an honest man.
Dude, this week, honestly, I'm resenting to talk about the Toronto Blue Jays because we can agree this was the worst week of the year.
It's not right? The week's not even over though, Johnny.
It's gonna get worse.
Yeah. So we're filming Thursday at 9 p.m. The Jays play in an hour.
I'm thinking, and I have a crazy idea, and maybe Avery can roast me for this, but we'll record this episode. We'll make this part kind of short, 40, 45 minutes. And then in the 6th or 7th inning of the game, which is 11 o'clock, right? Is that too late or
no? That will not be. That'll be in the 3rd inning at 11 o'clock.
Did Johnny? Is he trying to suggest we do 2 pods in one night? But
no, I'm saying just a 10-minute, just quick, where are we at right now? What's going on in this game? Are the vibes immaculate? Are the Jays back or are the Jays dead? Because that's going to be a couple innings within Casey Lawrence pitching. Mm-hmm. So I just want to see where we're at. Listen,
I'm fine to do it. I know bottom screen here might get a little tired,
my bottom screen is Johnny.
Okay, your bottom screen for me, brother. I knew knew I was talking about you.
I did know you were talking about me.
yeah,
I'll be. You know what, guys?
You start work at fucking 10 a.m. What are you talking about?
I was about to say fuck you guys. Okay. No, boys. Obviously, it seems like a lot of people like the lives, but Abe never shows up.
Oh, I mean, this is. I don't go to work. I don't show up for the lives. This is just I don't do the vlog, right? I can't.
No, the vlog was great. Let's talk about the vlog.
Good.
We won't talk about the Jays because honestly, this is the worst Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of these, without a doubt, the worst start to the week ever. I'm not even happy they won yesterday. It's do they want us to cheer that they beat the fucking like the A's? Like, congrats, guys. They lost the series still. So let's talk about the vlog. Funny. Avery killed it. I mean, a lot of copyright. I'm waiting to get a cease and desist from Nesson. From the
Oh, that's
Boston
good. Those
phone.
are good. Those are fine.
Which ones are fine? Like the game clips?
Yeah.
Okay, what about the music?
The music was non-copyright music.
Oh, so you followed you were by the book.
I was a good boy on this one. I really didn't want to, but I did.
You had like something in your head was telling you this video could make millions.
The thing was, I think we could get 1 million views, so I didn't want to put any copyright stuff in it.
No, 1 million views is a reach, but I am hearing a lot of people trying to copy our idea.
Yeah,
really?
Book It with Trent did it the weekend after.
Yeah.
Did he know about us?
Yeah, for sure.
Well,
where did he do it?
And listen, has
went
any
to the
other
Dodgers
podcast
game and
done
wore an
that?
Astros jersey?
Has any other podcast done that? Like, I'm not even trolling. Like, seriously.
I'm sure someone's done it.
Okay.
Well, technically, we
take credit for
didn't.
I think we invented it. Actually, we stole it. Yeah.
I mean, dude, that's 340 views in a day.
Technically, the guy fucking invented it. The guy at the Jays.
Oh
game.
yeah, the nerd, the virgin.
Good for
Yeah,
him.
no offense. Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess that's kind of
I saw someone DM'd us about Jared Carrabis saying wear the full uniform, right?
Yeah, which is
really
a full swagger jack. Has to be, right?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, like I don't know if he's seen us on TikTok. He's pretty live on TikTok now, but I guarantee you we've came across his page. Like he's like on his For You page at least once. Had to. So
At least once. Is the hat TikTok?
yeah, for sure. So and by the way, I wanted to bring this up. So obviously the lighting upstairs is way better. I think I mushed this season by recording upstairs. Am I wrong? I was talking about this to Avery. Like when I record upstairs, it's like a negative podcast every single time. I think like the only good podcast was like before the Canada Day. And that was when I recorded for the first time upstairs, was on a Friday. And then they went they went 1-4 against the Rays, or 1-3 against the Rays, and they just lost to the fucking A's, right? So yeah, me recording upstairs is done, ladies and gents. I will not be mushing the Jays anymore with that. So I want to be the first to apologize.
Yeah, and
sure.
I don't. Did the cowboy hat catch any legs from the fans or no?
No, I think it mushed at them as well.
Okay.
I wore the cowboy hat and they lost the series to the fucking Oakland Athletics.
And
the cowboy hat's done.
Kevin Smith didn't play, did he?
No, he's on AAA.
So, Johnny, didn't you say that you were going to not watch Blue Jays baseball for 22 hours and then you?
No, I didn't.
I mean, Jeremy, how did you not know what that meant? The next game was at 10 o'clock. So he
come on, man. This is our fucking business guy. This is the guy that's
okay, guys. My math
numbers.
was off, but I was thinking about that when I was watching the game. I was thinking this guy was fucking lying to me on the pod.
I will say this. I wish I didn't. I wish I didn't watch the game. Is that crazy to say? I wish I didn't watch the fucking Blue Jays play this weekend.
If we're going to do accountability hour right now, I did tweet that I stopped watching the Blue Jays and I turned the game right back on.
Yeah. That might be on you.
I mean, Abe, no one believes those tweets you send out.
Yeah. Most of the time I do turn off the game. But this time I
did turn off the game. The Alek Manoah one. I didn't watch it after the 5th.
That's too bad. So the only thing I'm going to say not the only thing I'm going to say about the series. I think the Budzinski thing kind of was more.
You can only use that excuse for so long.
Yeah, that's what kind of T-Mac was saying too.
It and I will say this, and I might get roasted for this, and this isn't the craziest thing to say. Like, listen, is it a terrible, horrific accident? Death obviously sucks.
It came out about the boat thing too.
Yeah, especially about the boat thing. I feel horrible for that family. I obviously do. From the bottom of my heart, I do. But at some point, the Jays got to it's business. Like, you got to go back to business. Like, at some point, you're in a fucking wild card race here now, where the Rays and Red Sox are kind of buzzing. The Red Sox have just came back from a 6-1 deficit or whatever it was against the Yankees. Like, every team is starting to elevate their game, and the Jays are the only one that are decreasing and not playing well. Like, at some point you got to turn it around, and that's on fucking Charlie Montoyo and on the vets to kind of fucking say to the guys, listen, I know it's a terrible accident. Why don't we play this for them instead of just being sad about it? Like, like obviously terrible accident, terrible incident. But at some point you got to turn around and be like, all right, like we're in a season right now. Like we're getting paid to play this fucking sport. Like we better figure this shit out soon because we're losing to the fucking Oakland Athletics. We're getting carved by Cole Irvin.
Yeah, no, I was about to say that the Sunday for sure you figure it out. Sad day, then cross country road trip kind of fucks you, but just the effort didn't seem there. Kind of the whole series, it was lax. Mistakes. We didn't pitch well again. So I think just the whole thing was just kind of a shit show. And you don't want. I know we said we shouldn't be saying or we shouldn't talk about how last year we missed by one game and it's some of these crucial games. But it's impossible not to think that when you lose 2 of 3 to the Oakland A's.
It was, I can't. When you lose 2 or 3 to the Oakland Athletics, and I'm looking at that roster and I'm looking at that lineup, and it is horrendous guy after horrendous guy. You got Elvis Andrus in that lineup still. He's 100 and he's in that lineup. Like I couldn't even believe it. And they're bringing guys out of the pen that are horrible. Like AJ Puck carved the fucking Jays.
Whoa, he was a top 10 pick.
Oh my God, here we go. So you know who also was a top 10 pick? Fucking Scott Richmond, I think, right?
Blue Jays legend.
That was a lie. He wasn't a top 10 pick. But actually, yeah, Brett Laurie, top 15 pick. Where's he at now?
He was on the cover of MLB The Show, man. You're gonna say that guy's a bust?
But yeah, dude, this series was horrendous. It really was.
I got a question for Jer here because he didn't respond to it in the group chat because that's just not what he does.
Yeah, true. Good point.
He doesn't want to hurt his fingers for work, so he doesn't text us back.
Yep.
But I think it is absolutely ridiculous, these fake off days that Charlie Montoyo gives our players, and then they come into the games in the 5th inning, in the 7th inning every time, because one, you can't mentally check out. An off day is as mental as it is physical. Would you guys agree with that?
Yeah, no, yeah. I agree.
So
I think you can't. Like if you're giving a guy an off day, it's not. Let's bring you it because like then you got to warm up. Like it's just a completely different.
It's the same day. You're still taking fly balls. You're still hitting BP.
Yeah.
It's literally the exact same day, except you make our best players sit on the bench for half the game, not even the full game. Vlad comes in the 5th inning to hit for Kevin Biggio. Where was the other 4 innings the guy could have
coming in the 5th is actually that has to be chalked down as I'm a fucking idiot.
That's the comparison I made to Avery. That's like telling a guy, like, for instance, Avery, a guy that never shows up to work. That's like telling Avery, like, listen, you don't go to work today. You're good.
And then coming
texting him at 1 o'clock and being like, I'm expecting you at the office at 2 o'clock. Like, that's what Charlie Montoyo has been doing to Vladdy Guerrero Jr. and George Springer. And listen, George Springer, I'm betting my life he's going to come into this game tonight somehow, some way, with Brad Zimmer starting in the outfield. George Springer will weasel his way back into the lineup. It's not going to be an off day. He's given half days. Charlie Montoyo.
Do you think, Jared, our players should do like NBA load management where they just don't wear their uniforms in off days so he can't put them in the game?
It'd be interesting to like actually hear like what the players think of it, because my guess is they don't like it.
I just don't think they like the off days in general, to be honest.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's, I don't know. Charlie's just trying to feel like a manager. He's doing that thing again where he thinks he's fucking elite, but he's not.
I just don't understand the off. Like, you hit the nail on the head with that comment. It's like, yeah, Vladdy won't be playing today. Then you have the fucking idiots like Mike Wilner. Well, he needs an off day, guys. Like, he's not going to play 162. And then he just pinch hits in the 5th. It's not even an off day. It's literally the opposite, because one, you could, like Avery said, you can never mentally reset. You're literally just on the bench like, okay, am I going to come in this inning? What inning am I going to come in? I got to go to the back of the cage and take BP off the machine because I'm going to be pinch hitting here and facing an MLB pitcher. And then I got to stretch and maybe throw in the back because I got to go play first base. It's it's not even close. It's actually might be worse than having like playing starting a game, because you got to warm up before the game, take BP before the game, and then take BP and warm up fucking in the middle of the game. It's the opposite of it.
I don't know how many other teams give guys off days and play them half the game. So this might just be me talking out of my ass, but it honestly seems ridiculous. And we need to have a defined definition of an off day for Charlie Montoyo, and let everyone know what his definition is.
I don't get it. It's crazy. I think, and is it crazy to say that George Springer has a good chance of playing tonight?
No, he'll
I'm
be
like an idiot, but if the
No,
game's
in the
close,
third.
I think for sure if Zimmer comes up in a situation where there's people on base, Springer's 100%.
you think they talk about this like between each other on the players, and they're like, dude, why don't we just fucking start the game? Like we're pinch hitting in the fourth, the fifth, for Christ's sakes. Like
Springer's got to be hurt for 2 off days in a row, right?
You think?
I don't know if he's injured. I will say I don't know if he's injured, but that guy has fucking pastrami hamstrings. The guy, he is made out of fucking glass.
He needs one of those. I mean, they definitely have them, but one of those Theraguns. He needs that constantly on the hammers.
He's the Big
to make
Ben
sure
of
they're
the. He's
ready
the
to
Big
go.
Ben of the MLB. He just always finds ways to just
What?
weasel injuries.
Maybe. Oh, Big Ben got hurt all the time, Jared.
Really?
Yeah.
Just in walking boots when he didn't need them, and he'd play.
Yeah. That's what. Is that crazy to say? Like that's what fucking.
Remember
George
when you
Springer is?
said George Springer was injured, like done for the season, and then he came back in the game the next inning?
That's
Yeah.
a classic.
Maybe
Johnny.
he actually did get hurt because he didn't play the next
Yeah,
day.
Johnny. Maybe you were up to something.
Okay, I will say this though, and maybe I don't know if I can. I might try to clip this, but this is crazy to me that George Springer is it. Do you guys also notice this? Every foul ball he takes, it's like he just took a 12 gauge to the back of his fucking leg. He does like a twirl, and his leg snaps, and it's just like a common foul ball to the left side of the fucking third baseline, and he just snaps his leg like he just fucking. It's crazy. Am I the only one that notices that? Every single foul ball he hits?
Yeah, no, you're definitely the only one who's noticed that. I think Bo Bichette takes hilarious
Yeah, I
foul
was
ball
gonna
hacks.
say. I think Bo takes. I think Bo and Springer just both take hard hacks.
No, I'm right. I'm 100% right. I hate to say it, but
We didn't say you were wrong.
Yeah, we just said
Okay,
they take
but-
hard hacks.
okay. But this is what he does when George Springer watch the game because he's going to pinch hit tonight. That's just already confirmed. He's not. It's not an off day.
He does. I'm trying to remember. He kind of does the cross legs like behind.
Yes,
it.
when he swings and misses, he does
Yeah.
the cross legs, and you're like, whoa, this motherfucker just snap his leg again. Like that's what I'm saying. Every foul ball, it's like. I don't know if he's just trying to like do TV, be injured for the TV, or like try to show how flexible he is. But every single ball this dude fouls off or a strike, like a swing and miss, he does like he puts himself in a blender in the batter's box. It's crazy.
It's like a little drill that just goes into the ground. He spins himself around so many
Like
times.
Tasmanian devil type of shit.
There you go.
We got to talk about, by the way, we got to talk about Matt Carpenter's week. You want to talk about a fuck you tour to the Oakland Athletics. He was gross this week. Did I say Matt Carpenter?
Yeah. Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman. Sorry. What the fuck am I talking about?
I was like, what the
let's-
fuck?
no, we
are
gotta
I was
talk
about to
about
say Matt Carpenter.
Matt Chapman was
this week.
Matt Chapman was insane this week. Like that was probably his best week hitting wise as the Blue Jay. Is that like that? I mean, that's pretty basic to say because he hasn't really been that good offensively. 2 for 3, 3 for 4, 0 for 3, 5 for fucking 10, 5 for 10 with 2 home runs and 3 RBIs. That's fucking absurd.
Yeah.
I mean, like, that's a really good series, but like, I think he's not a fucking plug.
no, that guy hits 250. We won the World Series. People forget
For
that.
this series, he was the plug.
He was,
for this
he was really
series-
good.
No, he was
Matt Chapman-
good, but I mean, like, he was kind of like, where the fuck, like, we were kind of like, we needed this at some point. We were gonna get a good series from Chapman. I mean, he's been kind of shit at the plate. Let's be honest.
All of his home runs come on fastballs just above the zone too. It's
Yeah.
pretty impressive him getting barrels to that. I think
Yeah.
he was really good this week too. Like Jared says, I wasn't thinking of it the same. I was more happy for him to
Mhm.
finally get a couple of hits, not dogging him for being kind of shitty so far this season. But tough that he didn't really get a big ovation because the crowd isn't big there. But yeah.
I knew he wasn't gonna get an ovation. I mean, that team was fucking gross looking back on it. Like last year, you have Matt Olson, Matt Chapman, Starling Marte was there. We're gonna just forget about that.
Yeah.
They were gross last year. They were fucking good. I remember coming into that series against the Jays, them and the Jays were kind of battling for a wild card spot, right?
Mhm.
And then the Jays had that comeback win and they just absolutely turned the season around. That was that series. Yeah, that's like one of the series that I remember the most. That A series when the Jays were down like 9-1 or 9-0 or something like that. I was at that game, by the way. Hashtag thank you, Johnny.
Good thing you weren't wearing a suit or something, because
No, I definitely wasn't wearing a suit. What's that last thing I want to talk about here? I have like a what's that thing called? A synopsis or a hypothesis? I have a hypothesis. I think there is a Jeremy Roach burner account out there on TikTok.
No.
Yes. I think there is a JR burner out there that is coming at us in the comments, trying to keep me on my toes, trying to get Mudboy out of retirement. Do you have Avery? I mean, JR, what do you?
No,
There's a lot of people.
I don't.
It's like, I don't know.
I don't have a burner account.
If you had a burner account, what would your username be?
It would be baseball boy 1, 2, 3, 4.
Are you kidding
That'd
me?
be a great one. That'd be a great one.
What was the comment that's keeping you on your toes?
Yeah.
Just like there's just this one account that I'm not gonna name the name. I don't know what the name is. It's like, fuck. It always just doesn't come at me, but they always say like L takes when JR is like, it's just like L take or something like that. I think it's JR.
When I'm in it?
No, when you're
okay.
not in it, when it's like me and Avery talking, it's like L takes.
L takes.
Or
I
maybe you
mean-
just have like a fucking cult of listeners out there that are like, let's fucking
No,
go. Because we
because,
didn't get any
like-
hate comments on the fucking video that I just posted of just you talking, the trade deadline needs. No hate on that. That's kind of ironic, isn't it, Avery?
It's interesting for sure.
You guys, I'm not fucking a TikTok burner account type of guy.
It would be funny though. That would be like the
That would
funniest
be
thing
something.
of all time. Now I remember what I want to talk about. So that Alek Manoah appearance was yikes. Again, if I would have told you, because I actually listened to the podcast last week and we were just like, I said Kikuchi would be our best starter in the series. JR said Barrios would get shelled, but the Jays would win. We said Cole Irvin was try. I think we all missed on our prediction.
Cole Irvin is bad.
He seems to have our number.
Is he?
Cole Irvin's bad, Jerry. You know that.
I mean, he's a soft throwing lefty that randomly.
It was so funny.
He had a good year last year, but
yeah, he was pretty good. But
like that good for what he does for fuck's sake.
Because he's shitty. You know he's shitty.
Yeah,
I
no,
love
he's
that
shitty.
clip.
I mean, we should fucking help.
So
him.
you know, after the 8th inning, he was like, "I'm finishing this fucking game," is what he said, and then the manager just took him out. They had another guy in there.
I loved it. I love when that happens when the pitchers just are just like,
game.
"See ya."
I wish I screen recorded it because I thought he was gonna go out after he said that. He yelled it, man. He was fired up, and then the manager just took him out. He didn't give him the chance.
It's and I will say that, like, we're talking about how bad the Jays are at developing guys and all that type of stuff, and I'm looking at some guys here that are like that got released by the Jays or just like left the Jays in the minors and stuff like that. I was going to do my research, but I have a couple names that of guys that would be pretty good in the Jays bullpen right now. One of them, and actually both these guys have been on my other podcasts. I might be biased with that, but they have been good. Like Zach Jackson was pretty fucking good this week. Like that was a guy that never got a chance with the Blue Jays.
He was the A's guy. You're talking about, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like last year, he was on the Jays when you had Tyler Chatwood up, and this guy just never got a fucking chance.
Yeah, his shit was kind of nasty.
And another guy is a guy like that was with the Jays last year that was really good in the minors is Hobie Harris. He has a sub-2 ERA in AAA right now. And he was on the Jays, and they just didn't want anything to do with him. He throws 98. Throws 98 to 99, and the Jays just left him in Buffalo. And we just continue to run up these fucking idiots. I don't get like the Jays have had guys in the minors that have been good. They just are scared to call dudes up. And I guarantee you next year there's going to be a new mix of these type of guys that have just been good for the Jays in the minors, and the Jays never gave him a chance. Those are two names that I brought up because Hobie Harris has been unreal. He's gonna probably play with the Brewers this year.
Yep, those are two names of guys I don't really know too well, but we are incapable of developing bullpen arms. I will say.
You want to talk about arms though? How about Big Dick Rick?
Hell
Futures
yeah.
game for the fucking big cock. Big Dick Rick is a futures game guy now. How about that? Let's talk about that because that's going to be. I'm excited to watch that. Like I'm excited to see Big Dick Rick, who hasn't played above high A, go up against these freaks like
He's
Jason
in single.
Dominguez.
He's in single A. He's in
single A. Sorry, single A. Yeah, go up against like Jason Dominguez and stuff like that. That's going to be electric, dude.
I'm very, very excited for our guy, Big Dick Rick. He's gonna take the baseball world by storm here soon. Yep. I don't even know the other guy who on the Jays who was in the
Me neither.
futures game. He's got like a 3 ERA and double A. I don't know how that happened, but
maybe he just has raw talent, fucking talent.
Or maybe they need another guy on the world team, so they picked him.
No, there's no world team anymore.
Really?
ALNL.
Cool. That's all right.
Yeah. So
that's
it's,
why I guess what Bo Naylor isn't in it.
Yosver Zuleta. Well, Bo Naylor was in it last year.
True.
Yeah. So that does make a difference. And by the way, Garrett Cole under strikeouts cashes and his overwalks cashes. Thank you, Johnny. We did it. Plus 200. Bang, bang. Fuck it. Fuck you, Garrett Cole.
Jared, what do you think of Big Dick Rick?
I think he's good, but when's he like?
Do you want him
he's
up
probably
now?
like two. Well, I mean, they're just never gonna call up a guy like that now.
Well, let's.
I want him in the big leagues, like start of spring training. That's the type of guy I am.
That would be nice.
He could be better than Spencer Strider, I think.
And he's a lefty too, isn't he?
Yep.
Dude, imagine we had Spencer Strider on our team.
Fuck
me. We probably there's probably we could probably look back on it and the Jays missed on him in the draft or something like that.
We can we do a draft?
We could cherry pick a story.
Can we do let's pick a draft year.
Well, we'll pick Spencer Strider's draft year. Who did the Jays let's start a crazy narrative that the Jays let's see who the Jays picked over Spencer Strider.
Oh, I can't. He's not even like a first rounder, is he?
Probably not.
Well, then we can just come up with a shit ton of fucking guys.
We didn't talk about this, but on the topic of the Braves,
he's a fourth rounder.
What'd you guys think of Freddie Freeman? Like, do you think am I the only one who's thinking like this is all like Freddie's fault? Like the guy's like fucking 30 what? Like 39? Like
no, he's not that.
You don't think that final offer got to him? Like, are you
that's nuts. I think that's nuts.
I don't even know. Now I'm not chirping Freddie because like someone could have just made it up. Like that's what the very likely someone said. Someone could have made that up. But if that's fucking true, like, come on, man. Like, come on, man. It was a blank check when you walked into that fucking meeting. Let's be honest.
And if he really wanted to be there, he would have been there.
No, I mean, why is he not taking why? Like, I understand you want to get paid, but where he was in his career, like, do you really need that extra fucking whatever million? Like,
it was an extra year that he was like they were talking about. Like, but I will say this: I think what happened was I thought it was really ironic that story came out after he went to Atlanta. Like, I think he saw the fans and he started crying and shit. And he was like, oh, fuck. Like, I need my publicist to come up with some fucking bullshit story of my agent cucking me.
Yeah. Or someone had the story and was planning on launching it when he came back and making it a huge story.
So I'm looking at guys that the Jays missed on for Spencer Strider. So one is a guy by the name of Nick Frosso. No fucking idea who that is. So the Jays had 5 chances to draft Spencer Strider, and they missed on all 5. Ironic. Austin Martin, another guy. Yeah.
Wait, no, this is 2017?
No, it's 2020 he got drafted, dude.
Spencer Strider.
Yes. 2020.
You fucking guys, man.
The Alek Manoah year. That was the year Alek Manoah got drafted.
Interesting.
So the Jays technically, I wouldn't say they missed on 5, but I wouldn't say the Jays missed on 5. But
he got drafted in 2017 out of high school, and then 2020 is what I saw.
2020, he got 4th round out of Clemson. Another guy who I think will be coming on the Fish and Official podcast. I might just become a Braves podcast now. I might be a Braves guy.
That's your NL team, eh?
That's my NL team is the Braves. Spencer Strider's stats are fucking absurd. Holy shit.
He was like plus 1,000 2 weeks ago to win Rookie of the Year.
Must be nice. Some of us hopped on that.
Yeah, I took that. So now we have to talk about the elephant in the room is Yusei Kikuchi is now down with a fake injury.
Yeah. I don't know how to think about that.
We can only think good things.
I think one, he's going to go on that. I think the Jays are just going to find a way for him to just never wear a uniform again. Like you're just never going to, he's going to be a missing person. Like a Ryu type of scenario where now we're just never going to hear about Ryu again. We seriously will never hear about it. He's done. This no,
I think he's still under contract. Is he not?
No, I understand that. But what I'm saying is Ryu is like, what's it called? He by the time he's fully healthy, his contract's done with the Jays. So it's like it's just a great mix that the Jays are gonna be doing here. Kikuchi, that appearance and I know we always talk about Kikuchi. I know we always talk about it. We always roast him, and he catches
the bullpen.
Ton of ricochets. Yusei Kikuchi, that start that he had on Wednesday, right, or Tuesday, sorry, was the worst start I've ever seen by a Toronto Blue Jay in my life as a fan. And that's not even a far stretch. Like, that's not even me trying to be funny or me over-exaggerating. That was the worst start I have ever seen in my life as a Blue Jays fan. And I'm sure I'll get old to expose on other stuff like that. But to throw 56 pitches or whatever it was, or 58, and have 50% balls, 50% balls, 3 walks, 2 hit by pitches. What the fuck, dude? I don't even think you could throw like an 18U OBJ guy and they would do that. Like, or just like a guy that plays college baseball could do that in a big league field. You have to try to do that, right?
It was legitimate embarrassment watching that unfold, unfortunately. And somehow every time he would walk someone, just double play ball. I think he had 2 double plays as well that saved from being an absolute disaster. But you could see the look on Charlie's face. Pete Walker wasn't very happy. Kikuchi was just flustered. Christian Bencourt, or I think that's what his name is, he got hit after 2 times in a row, and he was going to look to charge the mound. It's like, this guy has no idea where the ball is going. You can't get mad at this guy. It's also hard to tell by kind of his facial expressions how Kikuchi feels, but he definitely lost it, and I don't know if he's going to get it back here soon.
Am I reading this right? He had 5 walks, so I under exaggerate. He had 5 walks and 2 hit by pitches.
Yeah.
So 7 guys got free passes.
I think 7 of the 14 batters he faced got on.
Oh my God. Yeah, I don't even think people can try to go at me with stats. That's the worst appearance I've ever seen. He technically walked 7 guys and 2 1/3. Oh my God. I genuinely don't think JR could do that. I'm serious.
Oh, I could do that. Oh, I could fucking do worse than that. That's like embarrassing to be a ball player in the majors.
There's nowhere you want to be less than on the mound when that's going on. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And going back to that, like Christian Bettencourt wanted to fight him thing. Like, it's bad when the umpire grabs you, and I don't know if he said this because he had the mask on, but you could say, listen, dude, I guarantee the umpire was like, this motherfucker has no clue where this ball's going.
Yeah.
No clue. Like, I promise you, Bettencourt, I know it hurts, but that wasn't even close to intentional. Like, that ball he had no idea where it was going. There's having bad fastball command, and then there's Yusei Kikuchi. I have never seen that before. He has no idea, and he keeps doing this with his hands. Like, he throws balls like, where's my sticky tack, pretty much, just begging for the sticky stuff. It's crazy. It's the worst I've ever seen. He's horrible.
When do you think we see him up again?
I seriously hope not for like 2 months. Like he's throwing righty by the next time we see him. Like, they just switch everything.
Where are we gonna put him?
On Mars. Make him throw to the fucking Dominican guys in the Florida Gulf Coast League, or the fuck's down there. Make him go back to the Dominican academies. Let him work with the fucking Dominican guys.
I mean, that language barrier will be an absolute nightmare between those two.
I'm serious, man. I genuinely don't think he should pitch another game for the Jays for at least 2 months. At least
2 months puts us September.
So we're gonna bring him back for our playoff run. That's what we're gonna do.
He's gonna be our hero.
I think you have to treat Kikuchi as if he's like a prospect in the minors now. Like he has to earn his spot back up. Like he goes
this guy
back.
was an all-star last year. What fucking happened?
We're paying him over $10 million a year.
No, that's not true, Jeremy.
What?
We're not paying him over $10 million a year.
I thought it was
$12 million for 3 years.
No, that is
what?
completely wrong. You are so
$12
dumb.
million a year.
You are
think
so
we're paying
dumb,
him
Avery.
$3 million a year?
We're
Are you
paying him
fucked?
$12 million a year, Avery. He's the 16th highest paid pitcher in baseball.
That is not what I thought he was getting paid.
You thought he was getting paid $3 million?
No, I want to make this here. I'm going to clip this too. Yusei Kikuchi is getting paid $12 million a year. I'm pretty sure that's almost the exact same as Gossman, if not a little bit less. It is top 6 in baseball.
It's not even close to Gossman. What are we doing? That was ridiculous.
Yeah, 3 years, 36. Holy fuck.
Here are the highest paid pitchers in baseball. I need to find this. I think he's up there. I really do think he's up there.
We signed those two guys the same fucking year. You thought their contracts were close.
Okay.
I thought Kikuchi was getting $3 million.
Dude, I don't even think there's a pitcher in any rotation making.
Yusei Kikuchi. Okay, reclick. Yusei Kikuchi is getting paid the 24th highest contract in all of baseball for pitchers. All of baseball. The guy who's a human walk. The guy who has no fucking idea where he doesn't even know what hand he throws. He is the 24th highest paid pitcher in baseball, getting paid more than Aaron Nola, Lance McCullers, Alex Wood, Carlos Carrasco, Luis Severino. He's getting more than fucking Barrios, for Christ's sakes. He's getting more than Joe Musgrove by $8 million. He's getting $8 more million than fucking Joe Musgrove, this guy. Yusei Kikuchi is getting $8 million more than Joe Musgrove, who is a top 3 Cy Young guy in the NL.
He's got to be on a rookie deal, though. That's the only way, right?
Joe Musgrove, he's 32 years old. What do you mean on a rookie deal?
I think just signed that deal. I think he was on arbitration.
No, he's not, dude. What are you talking about?
Why would he ever sign a deal that's he got traded to the
Padres. He signed a 1-year deal this year. 1 year's $8.625 million.
Well, then Musgrove's just an idiot because he could have got way more than that.
Well, no, that's a good deal because now he bets on himself and
now he's going to get so much more.
Yeah,
I know, but yeah, year.
Yeah,
but even
nuts.
a year,
he's only making that
we
much
would have
money.
fucking took Musgrove for a year over 12.
If you look at this list of guys that Kikuchi is making more than Shohei Ohtani.
I mean, Johnny,
that can't be true.
I mean, Shohei Ohtani's only been the year for 2.
He's making 5.5.
That might be his salary,
that can't
though.
Be true. Shohei's getting paid a shitload. There was a fucking
Shohei signed a 2-year deal, $8.5 million. Dude.
No,
what are you talking about? His average salary is $4.25.
That can't be true. That can't.
These
dude,
feel wrong.
Have you seen these guys come in the league? They get like 400 mil up top.
At the contract, JR.
I know, but there might have been a bonus structure.
No, JR. I want an apology. 1.
Okay,
2,
I searched it up.
Barrios is getting almost $11 million more than Shohei. Say it. Say it to me right now. Look me in the eye. Say it.
Okay. 1. I apologize.
Okay,
he is getting that low. I don't know why I thought that. It was probably because there was a couple people that came in and they've been getting ridiculous contracts.
Well, the thing is with the international guys,
you sign them.
It's the posting. It's the posting fee where you pay hundreds of millions of dollars to get those guys.
But where the hell does that money go towards? The MLB?
No, they sign. What do you mean? That's their signing bonus, Jared. Do you know what a signing bonus
works?
I
thought the posting fee goes to the other
bonus.
It goes to the other team. It's like a transfer fee in soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not Shohei's money.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It's not bonus.
Oh my God, dude. I'm looking at this highest paid pitchers, guys. In 13, you have Kevin Gossman, which is fine, 21 million. 16, you have Hyun-Jin Ryu. 24, you have Kikuchi.
So we have 4 out of the top 30 pitchers in the majors.
3.
Right?
No, 3.
Well, who's not in there? Barrios? Barrios is in there.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. 4 out of our 5 pitchers are top 40 in baseball paid.
Top 30 potentially.
No,
right?
no. Barrios is 37. But so the Jays are paying Ryu and Kikuchi combined $37 million to not play, to be on the IL.
Okay,
the IL.
One guy got Tommy John.
With an extra. Okay, sorry. Ryu got Tommy John. But Ryu's never going to play for the Jays again. So that's pretty much like congrats all. And I wish I can dance on T-Mac's grave for saying, what do you mean it's the worst contract? Well, now it is. The guy played 98 innings for the Jays? It was the worst contract. But anyways, yeah. Kikuchi is getting paid $16 million. I can't believe it. That's the worst contract in Jays history, right? If he ends up pitching like this for a long time, like for the rest of his career, it's the worst contract ever. Did you guys have that inkling though when the Jays signed him? Because I had Mariners fans that follow like the other podcasts, like DM me saying, "Oh no, you're not gonna like this signing." And never mind, I was gonna old take social out. There's a video of me out there saying that Kikuchi was nasty when the Jays signed him. So I hope no one finds that.
He has good. We can't deny that he has good stuff.
If the strike zone is 6
feet
by 6 feet
from the left side,
if the strike zone is 6 feet by 6 feet, he has good shit. Yeah, sure, okay.
It's really bad.
That's bad.
Can we talk about we don't really talk about the offense because our pitching has been so bad, but I need to go to a tweet that I saw today. I don't know if I sent it to you guys. Of the ranks of the Blue Jays. I don't know if I liked it.
You sent it to us.
Did I?
Yeah, I have it right here. Do you want me to read it?
Yes.
So this is a tweet that Avery, when he was obviously lollygagging, not at work, he sent me this. This is a tweet about the Toronto. This is how poor the Toronto Blue Jays pitching is, right? Okay. So since June 1st, the Jays lead the MLB in runs, weighted runs created plus, batting average, and OBP. That's the Jays lead baseball in all of those categories since June 1st. And they aren't even remotely close to having a fucking stronghold on the wild card. And this is what they're doing since June 1st. That's how pathetic their pitching
is. It's breathtaking at this point how bad we've thrown. I think just over the season, we rank really high in a lot of batting categories. You go on StatCast and stuff. We have like the best barrel rate, the best hard hit percentage. I think we have one of the highest expected batting averages as well for the teams. I don't know how we've played basically 500 baseball for the last month and a bit. Well, actually, I do know.
I do. Yeah, you do know. You do know. You do know.
But that's why I think it's so frustrating because we're good, man. This is a really good baseball team.
When we clearly fucking know.
Trent Thorne is so bad. Like, it just, like, honestly, man, and this is, people say, like, oh, you guys must be new fans or bandwagon fans. Like, after that,
those guys.
After that Tuesday game, I literally couldn't sleep. I went to bed at 3 a.m. in my hotel room in Ottawa. I was fuming of anger. Like when the Jays didn't. I don't think they're like the bullpen was unfucking real that game.
Mm-hmm.
I think Kikuchi gave up 4, right, or 4 or 5, and the Jays lost that game 5-3. Like the bullpen was unreal that game. Like that Wednesday game for me is what put me over. I was like, I couldn't sleep. I was like, the Jays just lost a series to the Oakland Athletics. Tuesday. Sorry, the Jays just lost a series to the Oakland Athletics. Like that, the Wednesday game didn't mean fucking nothing to me. Jays could have won that 15-1. I genuinely would have been like, whatever. And they almost lost that game too. They had to come back because of Matt Chapman. At what point?
That Bo home run was sick too.
So sick. At what point, the Jays were like plus 200 to come back and win that game, and I bet it obviously, but it's like it's crazy. Like the Jays had a legitimate chance of getting swept. That wasn't even it wasn't a doubt. Like there was like a 50-50 chance the Jays get swept that game. It was crazy. That was the worst of all time. It really was. Like that was terrible. But
let's move on to some brighter things. I have a statement. I love when the Blue Jays play in Seattle.
Me too. It's pretty much a home game.
Did you know that the Blue Jays like bring like their entire staff there, like working staff?
Really?
Fun fact with JR.
Wow. That's their trip.
How do you know that?
Yeah, they do a company.
How do you know that?
Well, I once applied for a position there, and they decided to go with someone else. Literally about a couple months ago. But yeah, no, and my mentor works for them.
Who's your mentor? Mark Shapiro?
Yeah, Mark. No, it's someone who works in business development.
So he clearly doesn't have the same feelings towards you if he didn't get you a job, right?
Well, no, he tried. It was tough because the thing is with the Blue Jays, which is good for them, but once you're in the Blue Jays organization, you're in. Like you're in for life. Like unless you really fucking suck at your job. But they hire people,
Charlie,
and they don't really have turnover rate, man. Like everyone who's there. Maybe that's why they haven't fucking let him go, eh? No wonder. It's because they don't want to fucking their turnover rate to be.
It's
bad.
like, yeah, we can't fire guys. We're not like the fucking Vegas Golden Knights. We're just not going to keep shit canning guys every year.
Yeah, they only hired one person for the position. There was 320 applicants.
I genuinely don't think you would be on this podcast if you got that job, right?
No. Yeah, they probably would have been respectfully resigned from the podcast, but I would have been able to give. Maybe I would have came on as an insider. Actually, I would have been in Seattle. I would have been in fucking Seattle right now, and now I'm here in my room.
And we got to talk about, and let's keep the positive vibes going.
Is it draft day today, by the way?
Oh, yes, dude. That was fucking electric today.
Great draft day for JR.
But I'm a Sens fan.
Not the NHL draft, dipshit. I'm talking about our draft.
What draft?
Oh, it is draft day, but it was
draft.
Oh yeah. Oh, what do you mean which draft? Like which guys you would booze with? The snake draft that we do.
Oh, fuck that draft. I thought you were about the NHL draft.
Yeah, fuck the NHL draft, man. But positive vibes. Got to keep positive vibes going here. We talked about this page last week. Alejandro Kirk memes just refuses to ever miss. One of the best. It's like he's an Alejandro Kirk memes page, but he also is like just a Toronto Blue Jays fan page. It's like the funniest mix, and he just loves roasting Kikuchi. Like he posted a ball that was being sold in the Mariners team store because he was at the game today, and he was
$175, and he said, "What a steal!"
What was the ball?
It was a signed Kikuchi ball.
Was it actually
at the Mariners team shop? $175.
No way.
Yes.
It wasn't even on sale.
No. All-Star. 2021 All-Star. You'll forget that.
Oh my god.
But yeah, it's just like the other meme was fucking hilarious where it's like Manoah when he was struggling. It was just a picture of like Manoah in the back of another picture, and it was just like it was just so fucking funny. It was clearly like a picture of someone at the plate, and Manoah's just like small face was in the background, and he just screenshotted that. It was like, if you aren't following Alejandro Kirk memes, and I will say this, I never want to know what he looks like. Is that crazy to say?
He should. Do you guys think that he should change his name to just Toronto Blue Jays memes?
No.
Well, he's good at the other memes too, though.
He is good at that, but
he's just good at memes.
I never want to see what he looks like. Is that crazy?
No, it's completely reasonable.
He's like Spider-Man. He's like
we should bring him on, but he has to wear a mask.
Yes, no, well, we should bring him on, but like, yeah, he has to wear a mask or he's just in the dark. Like, he's just in the dark.
I mean,
like that guy on Instagram Live. If someone said that his light wasn't working and he came on the pitch black. That was funny.
Yeah, that was funny. Oh, that was funny. The kid that joined and just the pitch black.
Yeah, it's pitch black. He's like, my light isn't working. It was literally like pitch black.
Yeah, I could have been talking to anyone. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, Alejandro Kirk memes. Please never show your face. Never give in, man. Just keep doing your thing.
I guess we got to do the drinking draft, eh?
Yeah, we can do the drinking draft now. Who picked first last week?
Ave.
Of course, Avery picked. Jerry, you can go first now. Jerry, you can go first. This is the official drinking. Who would you go to the bar with draft the Toronto Blue Jays? So JR, you had the floor. Who would you pick first overall? I'll go second overall.
What is the context here though? Just so I know.
Like to get after it. Like I'm talking dollar beers with the boys.
Okay.
You want a guy with the best atmo, like just you can explain it.
Okay, so my head instantly went to who can get us into the best bar. I know you guys are thinking that Pete Walker is an obvious choice, but he's not. It's not a good choice for this at all.
Yeah, we said we can't pick him. We already took him off the table.
Yeah,
he's
okay, well, he wouldn't even be a good choice because you're trying to send. I'm like, you gotta bring Pete around.
Yeah.
Who can get me into bars? I'm gonna go with Bo.
Nice.
That's such a good pick. That's such a fucking good pick. Because you can ride his coattails too. Like
good looking guy though.
Yeah, but the girls he rejects are the girls that are going to come to him have good looking friends.
Yeah,
so it's automatic.
He can't fuck all the girls, Jer. He can't do it. He literally can't do it.
Okay, that's such a good pick, JR. That's such a good first overall pick.
Appreciate that, guys.
Give a little bit of an explanation too. Like let's get the.
No, it's just I was thinking like who rips the bars on the team? Like Bo. Who's got the ends? Bo. Who probably has some good looking friends? Bo. I mean, everything comes back to Bo.
That's such a good fucking pick because, dude, like, and I mentioned it, like, I guarantee you there's not a bad looking girl at that booth that he's at. Like, there's no chance. Like,
oh my God, dude. The squad I'm going to have rolling up is going to be fucked.
Yeah, that's such a good pick. That's such a fucking good pick.
Are we picking 2 or 3?
It's 2. It's 2.
Okay, 2.
So,
who won last week's?
Last week? Avery won.
Really?
Yeah. No, he didn't. I think it was. I'm
pretty forgot sure to put the poll up again, didn't we?
No, it was a poll. I said in the comment too, and I'm pretty sure it was you.
Okay.
A lot of people agreed with you, but so you're 1-0. So
we'll put a poll up this week.
Yeah, we'll put a poll up this week. That's a good idea. So I'm gonna go with the second overall pick. It's a sneaky pick. It's a really sneaky pick, and I don't know if he actually drinks. I feel like you want to talk about a guy that puts asses in seats. It's the Austin Matthews, the Toronto Blue Jays, like the most famous players, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Right? Because one, the guy has so much, like he has unlimited money. No, hear me out. He has unlimited money, and just the presence of him being with you is going to attract a shit ton of people to want to come and get after it with you. He's the most recognizable face on the Blue Jays. That's an easy argument. Is Vladimir Guerrero. And he has the most money. He's been rich his whole life. So he's drinking the rich shit. He's not drinking that poverty alcohol. I think Vladimir Guerrero Jr. to get after it with. He's a funny fucking dude, too. He likes to fuck around with the boys. I think that's a clear-cut pick. That's a great pick.
You got to remember, though, he doesn't know anyone down here.
He's born here, though. He speaks English. He just pretends he doesn't. So he doesn't talk to the media.
I don't know about the pick, to be honest. He doesn't have his big contract yet. I mean, he obviously comes from money, but we can't say that
he's starving for money. I'm sure he's starving for money because
for sure. Okay, yeah, well, it's your pick. You can't go back.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is a clear-cut pick. Like that's the number one recognizable guy. Okay, here's the thing.
No, I do agree that he's recognizable.
And he's in.
Like Vlad, he doesn't strike me as a partier.
Guys getting you in wherever you want. You think if you tell a fucking owner,
Vlad's getting you in anywhere. Vlad's getting you anywhere.
Like, but if you say to owner, who would you rather have in your bar, Bo Bichette or Vladdy? I think it's Vladdy 10 times out of 10. I don't even think it's close.
Yeah, no, for sure, Vladdy.
Just because of the last name, he's like the most recognizable guy in Kent. Like his dad's a Hall of Famer. Like I think that's a clear cut. Like if you want to talk about getting into bars, which is what your excuse was, and he's married, so he could just lob girls to all the boys.
That's not good that he's married.
Oh, I'm sure he's loyal. Burp.
This is you are explaining why you shouldn't pick Vladdy.
No, Vladdy's a great pick. Avery, let's hear from you, man. I'm just excited for this. Someone with a bat pick.
I was gonna go a duo that none of you guys would expect, and it would have been awesome. But I think I'm gonna change it up a little bit here. I'm gonna go my first pick because we're snaking, right?
Yes. Your first. You got next two.
Okay, I'm gonna go Danny Jansen as my first pick. A guy who's been here.
I was gonna pick him, but all right, that's fine.
Guy who's been here for a long time, knows the city. I think,
but he doesn't go out though. He never goes out ever.
We can make him go out. So then I think he can also body drinks because he's a big body, right?
Yeah.
And if I'm going out, I like to just get after it. Jared knows that. Doesn't matter who's around. Name of the game is just get absolutely shit-faced.
I cannot see you and Jared.
I'm going to get shit-faced tonight. I'm going to get shit-faced
And then the second guy that we go with, I'm not going to say the real duo that I wanted, but my second guy, I'm going to go with Alek Manoah as a guy who's just going to hammer drinks.
That's such a good pick. I guarantee you he throws that motherfucking drink back.
So I think because of the Hispanic heritage, I think you're doing tequila shots pretty much all night and just to the face. He could drink 1,000 of them. What is he? 6'6", 250.
Guys,
that guy doesn't. I mean,
you guys miss someone so like, oh my God, man.
I think it's the guy I think it's the guy I wanted to say. But I'm gonna leave
this combo I have might be the best looking combo you'll ever see in your life. Matt Chapman.
It's not your pick, man.
No. Do you know how a snake draft works? Matt Chapman. I'm not even gonna pick him. That is such a dog shit pick. He's been
That's
here.
Not a dog shit pick.
I don't think it's a dog shit pick. I think it's funny that you don't know how the snake works. So
he's been here for 3 months.
I know how the snake works. I was just so excited that this guy popped in my head.
You can get Chapman. You can get Chapman because I'm not going to say him anyway.
Okay,
so
good.
You can keep that pick. Like that's a pick you could just absolutely keep. Which is I'm not even going to argue it. The guy that I'm saying next is I think this is a clear-cut guy that I always get compared to that I get looked like that he looks like me is Bradley Zimmer. I think Bradley Zimmer would be a great pick because hear me out.
What? Jared, say what's Johnny's duo right now?
He's rolling up to the bar with Vlad and Zimmer. Like I'm rolling up to the bar with Matt Chapman and Bo. And this guy's rolling up with Zimmer and Vlad.
Of course. Yeah, I am. Because and listen to my fucking explanation. Okay. Bradley Zimmer knows he's not playing the next day. It's almost a guarantee. So if you go out with Bradley Zimmer in Toronto,
this is a personal experience pick.
Absolutely fucking shit pumped. Like he is getting blackout because he's looking at him. He's like, Johnny, I'm not fucking playing tomorrow. Like tomorrow's an off day. I might pinch run in the 9th, maybe play the field. I'm not playing tomorrow. So Bradley Zimmer, you want to pick a guy that one looks like an absolute booze hound, and you could say he looks like a booze hound. He looks like a partier. He looks like a guy that gets after it. I think he's tatted. He packs dips. I love Bradley Zimmer. I think that's that's a great pick because he's never playing. He's pretty much like a second string quarterback, and you could just get after him. Ladies love it. He could throw the fucking I play pro baseball card. And he has the blue check beside his name on Instagram. It's a game changer. He's on the Jays. I got Vladdy and Zimmer. It's a great duo.
I'm changing my pick, and I can do it because technically it wasn't my turn.
No, you can change your pick. It
wasn't my turn. Yeah. I apologize for that. I do still think Chapman is a great option, and Abe agrees.
Yeah, I think he's a good option. I think he needs to be he's a good last pick of this draft.
But I can't pick him.
Okay.
I think we don't give him credit enough on this pod. But I'm bringing George Springer to the bar.
Such a good pick.
He's known to be like fire up the boys. He's known to like in Houston. I know he started like the disco thing when they were on the wind train. Dude, this guy definitely fucking parties when he goes out.
He does. That's such a fucking good
Bo and George walk into a bar. Like, come on. And then you're walking in with Zimmer.
I'm gonna FaceTime Billy. I'm gonna call Billy Talks Baseball. I'm gonna get his pick.
Don't tell him any of our picks.
I'm not gonna tell him any of our picks because I don't want him to roast us. I just want to hear what he has to say.
Originally, I wanted to go Alejandro Kirk and Alek Manoah.
Yeah, but you can't recycle. We got to pick guys.
Yeah,
that's why I didn't choose him.
Let me see if he answers. I don't know what he's doing here, but yeah, I think Alejandro Kirk's a great pick. The only shitty thing about Billy boy, you're on the Gate 14 podcast right now. I'm doing great. You're on the Gate 14 podcast bot right now. I don't know if the guys can hear you, but we're doing the snake draft for who you would pick on the Jays to booze with. I'm going to give you 2 picks right now. Who are you going with right now? 2 guys on the Jays you'd booze with. Give the listeners your picks. Just right off the top of the dome. No thinking, nothing. Yeah, to have some drinks with. Sorry, go to the bar with. Who are your 2 picks? Yeah, who are you going? Here we go. You got 10 seconds. Alejandro Kirk and Manoah. That's a great duo, especially from a Yankee fan. That's Billy. Thank you. I'll send you the graphic and the guys that picked. It's going to be the same graphic as last time, but that's a great pick. So Billy Talks Baseball is in with Manoah and Kirk. Great duo. Just a great duo. So thanks, Billy. So yeah, that's your first appearance on Gate 14, especially the only Yankee fan that might ever come on this podcast. So thanks for doing it, man. Easy, brother. I'll text you. But yeah, so that's a great pick. Kirk.
Did you forget to put him on speaker?
He was on speaker. It
just phone doesn't work. Yeah.
Can't hear anything. But I think that is like that would have won the draft, right? Like Kirk and Manoah. Could you imagine?
Literally what I said, and then you guys said I couldn't recycle it.
No, I stand by that.
You need to wake up.
Okay. I stand by that.
I need to fucking get my ass to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I think
you need to work.
That's a great pick. And
who's pitching this weekend?
Okay, so I guess we go into the series preview, I guess, since you're gonna rush us.
The game starts in 5 minutes. You don't want to watch that?
Come on, Johnny. Let's do the season preview.
And the series, not the season preview. Anthony Banda's going tonight with, of course, Casey Lawrence backing him up. Why not? Ross Stripling against Garrett Kirby, and then Manoah and Robbie Ray. Oh, Manoah, Robbie Ray passing of the torch game on Saturday.
What about Sunday?
Sunday, no pitchers announced. Logan Gilbert is going for the Mariners, though. So the Jays got the gauntlet last 2 games. Robbie Ray and Gilbert. I think Robbie Ray's only given up 4 runs in his last
5 starts.
Yeah, 5 starts. Something crazy like that. Yeah, so I'm gonna predict. Well, I guess we'll go with our predictions, and then maybe we'll come back for in the 3rd or 4th inning for 10 minutes. We'll see. People are gonna roast us if we don't do this. I will just say that. So if we don't come back, it's Avery's fault.
Not so how that works.
I'm gonna say the Jays split. I'm gonna say 2-2 split.
I'm split.
I like that too.
Split. I think it's split.
No way in hell we win tonight, right?
No.
Well, now they're gonna win because people are gonna hear this.
I can't wait to get old takes exposed on this. Damn, that would suck. Oh no, I mushed the Jays. Yikes! I mushed the Jays against the Mariners. Yeah, I think the split's a great pick. I think it's the split, and I think the games the Jays win are the Stripling and Manoah, the 2 middle games, and they lose the Gilbert game on Sunday. They lose tonight.
We beat Robbie Ray.
Yeah, beat Robbie Ray. The Jays know him the most. Danny Jansen to give all the tips on how to fucking hit against him.
I like that.
I think Danny Jansen's back in AAA right now, right?
Yeah, he played the last couple of days.
Yeah,
they had an off day and then a doubleheader, I think, today.
Yeah, so he's going to be back soon. So that means I guess Moreno's going to get sent down. It sucks, but yeah. JR, do you have any insight for this week, Mr. I was like the 3rd contestant to get the job with the Jays.
Hashtag JR almost got hired by the Jays.
Yep,
no, it's going to be good to. It's pretty much a home series. Let's be honest. There's going to be a shit ton of Jays fans there.
Alejandro Kirk memes is in attendance.
Oh God, the live videos are going to be just the greatest.
I'm excited though, but we need to fucking wake up. But our team sucks. So
true, Jays do suck.
We actually suck. But anyways, I'm excited. And tomorrow, everyone. I don't know what we should do. I don't know what the content plan is with the hoodies once they arrive tomorrow.
Take a picture of them. That might work.
That would be nice. But do we want a big reveal on the next pod?
No, I think you do. I think because there's so many Go JR Go guys out there, you do the reveal.
Okay, I'll do the reveal on Instagram stories.
Yeah, I'm not saying a dumb mirror selfie. I want an actual reveal here.
Oh, buddy, buddy, come on. I work at an influencer agency, man. I know how to unbox.
Oh, here we go. Here we fucking go. I respect that. All right, JR. So JR is going to be.
Let me put my hard work to the test.
JR is going to be debuting the hoodies tomorrow. We hope.
Oh, whoa. Maybe not tomorrow.
Saturday
if they arrive tomorrow.
Okay, Saturday will be the arrival of the hoodies because everyone asked us for it. We're keep shattering our YouTube records. So keep watching the YouTube videos, everyone.
Does it still blow your mind that people watch on YouTube?
It does blow my mind. It really
and
does.
TikTok is 4 lines buzzing.
Yeah, TikTok's buzzing. But yeah, dude, it's like I just don't get the process. And I guess people like to see our facial, like the way we like interact and stuff. Maybe that might be it. But it's crazy to me. Like, it's just such a massive commitment to watch a podcast on YouTube. Is that
people love it? Well, you got to remember, right? A lot of people are remote, right? So
actually, 1 in every 10 Canadians is remote now.
No way. That's bullshit, Johnny.
Nope, search it up.
Are they working hybrid?
Nope. 1 in every 10 Canadians remote. So
you trust the government?
Stats.
Okay, where'd you find that stats? Fakestats.com there, bud?
No, I found it. But yeah, so we will actually, we're not gonna give our finishing touches here to this because we will chat with you guys in the 3rd inning or 4th inning. See you guys in the 4th inning. All right. We said we were gonna start this in the 4th inning. It's the 2nd, or the 3rd. Is it the 2nd?
It's the 4th.
Oh, it's end of the 3rd. Yeah, this is a joke. I honestly don't even know what to say. Casey Lawrence, who gave up 5, was the best option for the Toronto Blue. Sorry, Casey Lawrence, who gave up 10 runs, was the best option for the Toronto Blue Jays. There wasn't another guy in AAA that could have done better than this. It's pathetic. It really is pathetic. I genuinely do think you could put a position player out there and he would do better than this. Casey Lawrence has given up 6 earned runs today and 10. So 16 earned runs in 2 appearances. I don't know this is the definition of punting a game. This is the definition of it.
The Lourdes thing really was a sign of how maybe this week has gone. Hopefully not how the rest of the series goes. I'm not going to put it on Casey Lawrence. I'm going to put it on the team. He shouldn't have to be in a situation where he throws this many innings because he's not great. And front office just neglecting this pitching staff has really, really hurt us. And it's so disappointing to watch, man. Like, the fact that we're not even in this game, we can go to bed at a good time is nice, but I mean, I got nothing.
You hit the nail on the head. There's nothing really to say. This is the definition of a punting a game. And I know the ironic comment, the Jays missed on by the playoffs by a game last year. How many games are we going to give away? Because it seems like the Jays are going to give away 10 games. They punted this game. They punted game 2 against the Rays. They punted it again when they put Casey Lawrence in for Gossman. I know, a weird situation. But that's 3 pretty much games you're punting here. That's 3 in the last not even week.
We're not out of this either, man. Like, if Gossman can't go at some point here, well, I think they said he's going to pitch Sunday possibly, but we're still fucked.
I don't know what to say. This is just, that's it. I mean, that's how I guess we'll end it. If this is, I hope by the next time we're talking to you guys, series is split 2-2. Jay's got to take 2 out of the next 3 from these guys, but this game's a loss. I mean, obviously not even a hot take, but this is pathetic. There's no words for it. This is a joke. Pitching Casey Lawrence and Anthony Banda, like you tried to be like the Rays and have this smart fucking opening bullshit, and it wasn't even.
Didn't even get out of the first.
Didn't even get out of he didn't even get 2 outs. He got 1 out, pitched 1 out. So that's how we'll end it. Jay's down 7-1 by the time we're recording this. Pathetic performance, pathetic game, just an absolute waste and just nothing short of a joke. So that's how we'll end it. And we'll talk to you guys on Sunday. What a fucking joke. That's bad.